mental health resources are certainly covered as some of them, I guess, are covered as part of our existing healthcare system. I think probably the biggest area of need is more resources, more certainly more professionals in that field. Um, I mean, it's just tough to get in to see those professionals that you need. I think part of it too, though, frankly, James, is that there's a stigma around mental health, and I think that as a society we need to have a healthy conversation about that issue. Mental health, is no different than your physical health. In fact, they're very much interrelated, as we know. Um, but I think all too often in our communities we don't think of mental health as maybe real, or we judge people differently than if they have cancer, for example. And I think, as a society we need to recognize that mental health, it is a health issue, and in fact, so much of our healthcare system is really symptom care. And I think if we focus more of our resources on mental health, that will lead to an awful lot less need for symptom care, because often one leads to the other. So it's like, if you fix the causes of problems, then you're not fixing the results of problems. You know what I mean? I just think Franny Coleman, God bless her, she used to say all the time, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And she's absolutely right. I remember saying that to me 25 years ago on town council. And she's absolutely right. That
I,
hasn't changed.
I totally agree. I think mental health issues are as serious as diseases as things like cancer and other things. It's just a different type of affliction that, eventually does lead to hospitalizations because of the various outcomes that happen physically. So I
Yeah.
appreciate that sentiment.
Well, I'll tell you too. I think people understand this in the context of like you say, more what they would see as traditional healthcare issues. I mean, I went a few years ago. I had to have cardiac, bypass surgery. Well, I learned an awful lot about cholesterol and LDL and HDL and all these various different things, and risk factors and stuff. And um, you know, the people of Canada spent a lot of money fixing me, and I realized not too long ago that you need to invest a little more energy in maintaining things and improving your overall health, because that's going to stop the need to go back in for more surgery maybe one day. And so I just think that we all need to be thinking more like that, and our public policy needs to reflect that kind of thinking as well.